Yeah. I'll give y'all a few minutes to get up in here. Chill. Tell me what you thought of the fight. Comment section as you come in. Just tell me what you thought of the fight. We'll take it from there. Tell me what y'all thought of the fight, man. Talk to me, man. Talk to me. Boxing to DC. Where y'all at, man? Talk to me. What y'all think of the night's fight, man? We in here post-fight. You know what I mean? We're going to bring a few people in, let them say, man. Yeah. Man. Was it what y'all thought it was going to be? I ain't going to get into the I told you so's, none of that. I don't want nothing. What up, man? Talk to me, man. How y'all doing tonight, man? Was that a good fight, though? I thought it was a good fight, man. Yeah. I thought it was a good fight, man. I was so scared, man, when he didn't go all out, though. I thought he was going to, try to get him out of there. I was so scared, man. I said, man, they're going to find a way to rob this boy. But, man, good fight, though. Good fight. Tell me what y'all thought of the fight, man. Talk to me tonight. We're going to get it in, man. Yeah. Oh, man. See? This is why we fight the fights, baby. Major props to Ugas. Yeah, bro. Yeah. Talk to me. Let it rip in the night, man. I'm gonna hear what y'all got to think, man. We gonna have some fun with that, man. What's up, man? What's up? What y'all think of the fight? Was it the right decision? Did you like what you saw? I mean, it was a lot going on. You know what I mean? And if I feel y'all got, if y'all want to pop in here and say a few things, man, let me know, and I'll send you a link. What's up, man? What's up? Ugas changed the game tonight. Pac-Man need to go ahead and retire. Nothing else to prove. Cool. I can entertain with that. Not to mention, man, listen, Ugas was ready. Ugas really came out here to prove a point, man. He was hungry. He really wanted this. You could tell. You know what I mean? So because Manny came out fine early. Manny came out fine. He was throwing it, man. And I thought, man, I said, all right, man, Ugas looked like he ready to buckle. But I noticed like in the second round how he relaxed himself. I had Pac winning 3 rounds. He was 100% game, but Ugas was super accurate with that looping right hand. I think, listen, you could tell he worked on that. And Manny had no answer for that joint. And then as the fight went on, you saw him kind of drifting back with his left hand to try to stop that thing from landing. Ugas, he has a problem. Oh, boy. Huh? Yeah, man. Yeah, the frog turned into a prince tonight, huh? Yeah. This was a game changer, man. It was a game changer. That's why I planned this whole post fight. I knew I had to feel it in my bones. I said, man, I remember I didn't make a real prediction, but I did say, don't be surprised if Ugas win this fight. You know what I mean? I kept saying that. Don't be surprised if Ugas pull this thing off. And man, I'm waiting for a few people to pop in here. But man, listen, tell me what y'all think, man. Was you entertained? First of all, was it a good fight? I never seen this network zoom in on a man's. Go ahead, man. Ugas made man to keep that left at home with that loop. Yes. Ugas did make him keep that left hand at home, man. And like I said, man, Ugas fought a beautiful fight. All in all, regardless of what happened, I didn't care. I did care. I wanted the decision to be right, but I'm not gonna lie, man. As that fight went on, I was like, listen, if nothing else, man, this man right here had legitimized himself tonight. because he fought beautiful. He fought smart. He was composed. You know, okay. Ugas is young compared to our Pac-Man champ. Nobody trying to take nothing away from Pacquiao. Nobody trying to take nothing away from Pacquiao in no way, shape, size, or form. Listen, he's an 8-division world champion, one of the greatest ever did it. Nobody's questioning that. But tonight, you know, listen. When you get out there, man, this will come with the territory. These young boys, look, all of them are trying to make their mark. You stay around long enough, man, that's what happens. But we salute to the general. But yeah, man, you know what I mean? Joe Swan, you called it too. I'm not usually wrong, however, today. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, nah, that ain't what I got. That ain't. We got something else going on too, Joe. I mean, Troy. We got something else going on too, Troy. We got something else going on too. We ain't gonna get to that yet. We're gonna stay right here. Was it just me, or did y'all feel the wind off that right? Listen. I mean, listen. I didn't want him to leave it in the judge's hands. I really didn't want to leave it in the judge's hands. I was nervous about him leaving in the judge's hands, but man, like I said, it was a beautiful performance by the guy. I like what he did tonight, man. I really do. I really do, man. I mean, tell me what y'all think, man. I mean, whoa, that was a good fight. I thought it was a good fight. I really thought it was a good fight. You know what I'm saying? I thought he put his mark on the fight. You know what I mean? He really put his mark on it. And yes, right. And the judges actually had the scorecards right to the T. You know what I mean? Man, he couldn't pivot. Timing was off. He looked defeated at 10th round. Hey, you know what I mean? Listen, Manny fought a good fight. I'm not going to take nothing away from Manny. He did exactly what he was supposed to do. You know what I mean? He came through early. He put the pressure on him early. You know what I mean? Hold on. Try and get a couple more folks in here, and, you know, so they can... Yo, I'm still here. We still here. Don't nobody worry. Man, he couldn't pivot. He looked defeated. Listen, he was game. I'm not gonna lie. He was game. He fought to the end. You know what I mean? It was times in there I thought, it was unanimous. They gave it to him unanimous. It did, split, unanimous. It didn't matter to me. I just wanted it to be the right decision because, like, let's be real. Hold on. Yeah, Ugas was ready. He threw punches with so much conviction, so much pop, upstairs, downstairs, counter. For 11 days, notice this dude was like a machine, thoroughly impressed. I think maybe the next avoided fight. Nah. Wait a minute. He was already on the fight card. So he was already in the fight camp. It was 2 fight camps going on at the same time. You know what I mean? So it wasn't like it was 11 days notice of knowing that, you know, switching opponents, but he was already in the fight camp. You know what I'm saying? Ugas took advantage of the opportunity. He bought that real hunger, simple as that. He in the top talk now. His confidence got to be off the roof. Yeah. You think Spence would have won? Of course. We gonna get to that later. But you know what I'm saying? Low fan base will cause the top 5 to avoid him. Well, honestly, they're not gonna avoid him. He's there. You know what I mean? He's there. It's too late. It's too late for, you know, anybody to try to avoid him because it's go time for him. So, you know, everybody relax. Ain't nobody gonna be avoided. It's go time for him. They can't avoid him now, and they can't stop the fights with him and the other guys from happening because it's go time for him. You know what I mean? You can't when you the underdog fight and you pull off a fight like this, yeah, the hype of this fight right now, and us talking right now elevates him. But quickly, it will start to simmer down as the months go on. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. Spence would have stopped Manny tonight. We're gonna get to that. But he Cuban though. Front seat of Cuban boxing school is scary to be a scary place to be. Yes, sir. But like I say, listen, it's go time for him. He's not gonna get avoided. He's not gonna be avoided. I would not be shocked at all. Hold on. You think Floyd would come back and show everyone he's still good? Nah. This wasn't enough to make Floyd come back. Even if Manny would have came out there and looked blazing and everybody going crazy, Floyd, it's nothing for Floyd right now. You know what I mean? That's out the question. Floyd definitely is not, and Floyd not gonna go out there against none of these young hungry boys. You know what I mean? Floyd not stupid. He's not gonna let one of these young hungry boys supplant their legacy and get all kinds of, pub off him. He's not gonna do that. You know what I mean? When he already home. You know what I mean? That's why he chose a YouTuber. You know what I mean? YouTuber, that kind of thing. You know what I mean? So we're gonna keep this thing popping. Keep this thing popping, man. T. Crawford versus Ugas. Well, T. Crawford gotta get past what's up, champion? But T. Crawford gotta get past Sean Porter first. We ain't looking past no smoke. He got to get past Crawford. He got to get past Sean Porter first. Even though I pick him to beat Sean, we got to let him get past Sean Porter first. What's probably going to happen, everybody? What's probably going to happen? We're not going to know what Ugas going to do till we know what Errol Spence is going to do off of this surgery. You know what I mean? That's first. That's priority number one. Right now, everybody, priority number one for him is going to be Errol Spence. You know what I mean? So that's priority one. If Errol Spence can come back and say he ready to go, more than likely he gonna come straight off that surgery straight to Ugas. I can't see him not doing it. You know what I mean? So that probably may be the next fight unless they force Errol to fight like a keep busy fight or a tune-up or something. And then from there you might see the winner of Bud and Porter step in. But like I said, listen, won't be no ducking. The buffet line is moving. Hold on, wait a minute. Josh, talk to me. What do you mean this made 147-pound energy? It was already interesting. 147 was already lit. 147 was already lit. Now it got hotter. It got hotter because listen to me, man. Think about this, y'all. Lo and behold, right? We know that right behind this, we got Porter and Crawford coming up, right? So all your apologists and criers and all that, y'all can see they had Terrence Crawford on the screen tonight as the fight. They talking about they go to purse bid tomorrow. Monday. Yes, tomorrow, 24 hours from that. On Monday, they go to purse bid for Porter and Crawford. Yeah, more lit. So many combination fights. That's all I'm talking about. We should see smoke everywhere. Smoke everywhere. Chicken grease everywhere, baby. Fried chicken. We got 147 is lit. You hear me? It's lit. No reason for it to be duck season. No reason for it to be no kind of craziness going on. Everybody should be able to get some good stuff going on. And we're gonna listen. Right now we're gonna stick to Ugas and Pacquiao. Man, we're gonna get to Keith and all that nonsense he was yelling yesterday. We're gonna get to all that. But right now, Ugas, man. Ugas, man. Hey, Pac-Man not hard to beat if you can disrupt his first step. That's what we're doing. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, man. Yeah. Let me see what's going on YouTube, y'all. Ooh, what? Ugas versus Canelo. He got to get past Caleb Plant first. We're going to get to all that tonight. We're going to get to that. We're going to stay hot right there. But yeah, we're going to get to Ugas and we're going to get the Ugas and we're going to get the Plant and Canelo. We're going to get to Keith Thurman nonsense, and also we're going to get to Porter and Crawford. But right now, Ugas, Cuba versus Mexico, big money. Yeah. He got to come on. Like, it's a 21-pound weight difference between them. You know what I mean? It's a 21-pound weight difference, and the question is, how do you make up for that? You know, one come up, one come down. It's a lot to go with that. You know what I mean? So, I mean, maybe somewhere down the line, but you know, he got a big bro from Cuba that if Canelo want to give a rematch by the name of Errol Landon, he got a big bro. Think about it. Pac beat Thurman. Thurman beat Porter. Porter beat Ugas. Did he beat Ugas? Don't do that. Did he beat Ugas? See, we got, you know, I still got hot burn over that one. Did he really beat Ugas? I'm just saying. Did he beat him? Did he beat him? Thurman beat Porter. Porter beat Ugas. Ugas beat Pac. Spence beat Porter. The division is deep. I want to see how Boots and Royalties come into the fold. Where they in the fold now? Now the question. Now listen. All right. Since we here. Here's the thing. Keith Thurman, who to me, and I'm gonna go on record, Keith Thurman needs to find a way. To get. He need to find a way to get back into the upper ranks, and I don't think he should get just a free walk to Ugas. You know what I mean? He shouldn't just get a free ride to Ugas, which I wouldn't be surprised if, you know what, if Errol not available, I wouldn't be surprised that they did give Keith that opportunity to fight Ugas, and I think he'll punish Keith. I wouldn't be surprised if they do get Keith a bone. I do be surprised to get Keith a bone. I'm gonna pop you in a minute, Vern. Give me a hot second. I'm just trying. I don't know. I'm all over the place. I'm gonna try to pop you in a sec though. Give me 1 second on. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I would. You know what? Yeah, but see, really, Keith should fight. Keith should have to fight Boots or Ortiz to get back hot. Not because, listen, everybody keep want to talk, just real quick on Keith. Everybody want to say, oh, he only got one loss. He only got one loss. But yes, he hasn't done nothing insignificant in 4.5 years. He need to get back hot. These youngins is working. You know what I mean? That Danny fight was 4.5 years ago. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to say Keith not a good fighter, but you can't take 2 years off, look lackluster, then get beat, then take 2 more years off, and then think you still amongst the elite. That's not how it happens. The buffet line keeps moving. Boxing don't wait for nobody. So he need to fight Boots, because right now Boots is hot. You heard them talk about Boots tonight. Boots' name was mentioned in that telecast tonight. Sean and Keith commentated the fight. Everybody's in the mix. Everybody's in the mix. Sean got Bud coming up. This is the hottest division in boxing, and I'm gonna be honest. In all my years of watching boxing, I'm not saying none of these fighters are greater than the greats. I'm just saying I never seen a division this lit. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never seen a division this lit. This division is lit. You hear me? I agree. Or Boots can Garcia Philly class. They're not doing that. They're not gonna do that. Not unless they have to. They boys. That's fam. You know what I mean? That's fam. They not, I mean, Boots not fighting no Danny Garcia, not no time soon, because that's family. That's one of those, we'll fight only if we have to. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? That's not, they're not gonna do that. They're not gonna do that. We can let that, we can go ahead and let that ship sail. That's not gonna happen. But I mean, listen, why can't, listen, okay, I'm not gonna lie. I'm saying this again now. So far I call good money. We're gonna go back. I'm gonna go back and chop up some of these clips so we can see some of these things that were said previously. Because see, I told y'all that Canelo was gonna end up fighting before any of this went out. I said Canelo was gonna end up fighting on Fox pay-per-view. See what I'm saying? That came true. Don't be surprised that if Errol ain't ready, that Keith get the Ugas fight. You know what I mean? As like a caveat. See what I'm saying? But if he don't get that Ugas fight, he need to go fight Boots or Virgil Ortiz immediately. You know what I mean? I don't want to see him fight. You shouldn't be able to fight Jamal James or one of them and get Ugas, Errol, or Bud, or the Bud Crawford winner. Nah, you need to get back. You need to get hot. You know what I mean? Like Ugas, listen, Ugas was in line for Errol first. Then it didn't happen, and he got Manny. So he it worked out better for him because now he's established. You know what I mean? He's the new hotness. He the shiny new toy. You know what I'm saying? So why not cash in on that now. But I'm telling you right now, the fight that he wants and that everybody else probably gonna want is still Errol. You know what I'm saying? It's still Errol. Let me see here. I'm trying to get you in here, brother. Try to get you in here. Try to get y'all in here, man. But y'all in the comments section, tell me this. Tell me this. Who y'all want to see Ugas fight next? What's okay? What as lit as the 147 is right now? What's the one fight y'all want right now? Right now, out of all the combinations you want, put your best combination together. What fight do you want right now? You know what I mean? And probably Ugas, since we just watched him beat Manny, he's one of the number one fights y'all gonna want to see. Tell me who y'all want to see, man. Tell me who y'all want to see. Yeah, I mean. Yeah, I mean. Yeah, I mean. I'm messing myself up. I need to connect to see what they doing on YouTube. Let me see what they doing. Crawford Spence. Outside of Crawford Spence. We know we're not getting that right now. You know what I mean? We know we're not getting that right now. And everything really derailed. Everything is really derailed with that one. You know what I mean? But I mean, that's so got the live chat up on the YouTube. What's up with you? What's up, man? Talk to me out here. Talk to me out here. Talk to me out here. Yourdenis Ugas. Unanimous decision. Unanimous decision. He boxed beautiful tonight. I mean, I was laying back. I was half asleep. And then just the way, I ain't going to lie. I seen it. And then I was like, hold on. This is interesting. I was just sitting here watching like as a true fan. Like, this is interesting. I want to see how this thing shifts. Because Pacquiao doing his thing. I think outside of Spence Crawford, Boots, Virgil Ortiz is the second best. Y'all want to make the youngest fight each other? Y'all want to make the youngest fight each other? You know what I'm saying? Y'all want to make the youngest fight each other, though? Really? I don't know. Y'all want to make them youngest fight each other, though? I mean, hey, you know what? Sometimes you got to do that. What about Thurman? You want Thurman to fight Ugas? You want Thurman to fight Ugas? Like I said, I want to see Thurman fight one of the youngest first. That's just me. I think Thurman need to earn his way back. You know what I'm saying? I really do. I think Thurman need to earn his way back. I think Thurman need to Thurman need to show and prove, that he up there. You know what I'm saying? Because you can't, like I said, you had a shaky performance. Thurman hasn't earned the direct title shot. All right, we agree. I get beat up for that. Everybody say they think I hate on Keith Thurman or don't like Keith Thurman. It ain't got nothing to do with that. I'm just saying, listen, the Danny fight was 4.5 years ago. You know what I'm saying? Was 4.5 years ago. You know what I'm saying? It is 2021. You know what I mean? It is 2021. What have you done in 2021? What have you done in 2020? What did you do in 2019? You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. It's been 4.5 years since we seen him do something that was like, all right. Hey, we talking the same language. What has he done? What has he done? What has he done? What has he done? You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. Help me understand. Help me understand. Help me understand. I'm not saying the man ain't good. I ain't saying the man ain't worthy. I'm just saying, what has he done to get here? What has he done to earn this spot? You know what I'm saying? Ugas versus Danny Garcia, warm fight, Dan Spence in late 2022. That's an interesting fight, too. It's an interesting fight. He was a beast versus Porter. No surprise here. Yeah. I mean, listen, he had cooled off for a minute. after the Sean fight with the I mean, actually he didn't, because he did beat Omar Figueroa. He did beat Omar Figueroa. And that, you know what, man? Here's the funny thing about it. We've had countless debates about Ugas with folks. I've had countless debates about Ugas, right? And folks laugh me out. They laughed me out when I told them about, you know, how he beat Omar Figueroa and, you know, the fight against Sean. They laughed me out. You know what I'm saying? I agree. I agree. I agree. Danny hasn't earned it, but Danny will be interesting. Listen, like I say, I think he's too hungry for Keith. I think he's too hungry for Keith. And you know what? He might be a little bit too hungry for Danny right now. Danny need to get his confidence back. You know what I mean? You know, it's weird though, because just a few weeks ago, a month or two ago, folks was commenting that Ugas will be lucky to get a Mikey Garcia fight if he don't get the Errol fight. He would be lucky if he can get this fight or that fight. And then tonight he cashed in on the Manny sweepstakes. Hashtag boxing. Hashtag boxing. This is why we fight the fights. This is why we fight the fights. You know what I mean? Now I done sent a lot of invites. You know what I mean? Folks, y'all don't want to chop it up with me. I go dolo tonight. That's what's up. Hey. Hey. You know what I mean? Hey. Man. And it was a good fight, though. Max, yourself. Everybody in the comments say, "What was you entertained? Was you entertained? Did you have a good time? Did you enjoy watching the fight?" See, that's what's first and foremost. That's first and foremost. I don't care about names. I just want to see good fights. I was thoroughly intrigued by this fight. I was deep into this fight. This is what, listen, for all the debates on going on up and down everywhere, man. This is why we do what we do, man. You know what I mean? This is why we do what we do, man. You know what I'm saying? Entertaining fight, good style. Like, yeah, it was interesting because I was like, okay, how is this really going to plan out? Whose will is going to get, you know, pushed back the most? You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I wanted to see how that was going to plan out. You know what I mean? So to me, beautiful fight. Beautiful fight. Beautiful fight. The fans was on their feet. You hear that crowd tonight? You know what I mean? See, the pay-per-view numbers may have took a dip because it wasn't Errol, but the fight fans, the people that was in attendance. See, listen, I'm gonna tell y'all something. This is how you knew. This is how you knew Pacquiao was losing. Even when the commentators wasn't admitting it, this is how you knew Pacquiao was losing. Did you see Jingy face? Jingy always tells you when Manny in trouble. Did you see Jingy? You see Jingy wasn't looking too good. About halfway through the fight, even when Goose was trying to beat down Sean to tell him that Manny was winning, and Larry Hazard was saying that Manny was winning, Jingy's face was telling it all. Jingy told it all. You know what I mean? No disrespect to his wife and all that, but you could tell they know. Like if you ever looking at a fight, when you looking at a fight and they show the wives and the girlfriends, they tell you when their husband or boyfriend is losing the fight. They tell you. You can see it in their face. You know what I'm saying? And about round 6, when they put it on Jingy, told the whole story. I said, oh man, this ain't going the way they wanted to go. You know what I'm saying? This ain't going the way they wanted to go. Great fight, though. Great fight. He went out like a champion. Manny Pacquiao fans. Keith needs it more to get back top 3 in Ugas' hungry perfect matchup. Yeah. I mean, listen, if Errol not ready, and just to satisfy all the Keith apologists and not saying you one of them, but all the people, because listen, Keith I ain't gonna lie, Keith has a defense section on Twitter. He has a defense section on Twitter that's all out. Keith, they doing Keith wrong, and Keith ain't, man. Listen, man. I'm telling you. You know, hold on, let me see that. Given the dynamics of things, the fight I would want to see is Ugas take next is against Boots. I don't feel it will happen though. Nah, Boots not gonna get that shot that fast. Boots not gonna get that shot that fast because for one, it's not fair, and a lot of people not gonna like this. It's not fair to Boots. Not saying Boots will not gonna win the fight. Boots could beat him very easily. It's not fair to Boots because Boots is not going to get the marquee value that he could get. You know what I mean? If he jump line. You know what I mean? You know, like Keith has reached his ceiling, you know, in terms of marquee value. He's reached his ceiling. He can re-spark his ceiling with an upset victory over somebody like Boots or Ugas. But right now, Keith is at his ceiling. You know what I'm saying? He's at his ceiling. You know what I mean? It's not much he's gonna do to change his value right now. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean, bruh? You know what I mean? Yee, what we got here? I feel that in that point. You know what I mean? So, I'm not gonna lie. I fry the chicken for any of those fights. You know, Boots versus any one of them, Boots versus Ugas, Keith. I fry the chicken for that. But I want everything to go in the right order. Because see, when we get out of order, we end up with this mess. Or this person ducking this person, and this fight in the fight that they so-called want. I mean, right now, let's be honest. It's so many fights that can be made. I don't see what the complaint is about a specific fight. I know everybody gonna say we want to see Crawford and Spence, but right now it's like 6 people. It's like 5 fights that either one of them can fight that'll be good fights and we can watch the fight. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. That's why I don't want things to get out of order. Cause see now the whole the infrastructure is out of order. You know what I mean? The infrastructure is out of order, and it's even more out of order now that Ugas done jumped up and stole the plate. You know what I mean? Now that Ugas done jumped in there, now he done made himself a vocal player. So look, it made things hot though. You know what I mean? It did make things hotter. You know what I'm saying? Because now we got, you know, Ugas. I think Ugas Spence need to happen. Or I can say I take the Ugas versus Keith if Errol ain't ready. Because I think Ugas can beat Keith. That way we can get Keith on out of here. Or get Keith on down to the next thing. You know what I mean? Get him out of here. And then but see, I want to see if Keith jump in there, that means Boots have to fight like a Keith busy fight. Maybe him and Ortiz get it on and jump start. But I don't see Eddie Hearn. Woo! I got Bud over them all. Won't be easy, but will be done if deals can be made later. Spence. Okay. I hear the thing about that. Now, speaking of Bud, all right, check this out real quick. For the Bud situation, right? That fight goes the purse bid on Monday. Now, what happened was everybody got all discouraged when I tried to tell everybody, let me say it this way. I'm not gonna get on here and talk like that. The thing is, Top Rank and PBC couldn't reach an agreement. No shock there, no big deal. But the fact that now goes the purse bid means one network not gets to promote the fight, not co-promoted. It's not going to be co-promoted. See, the problem wasn't the fact of, you know, the money. The fact was which promoter was going to take the lead on the promotions and who wanted to put more out. That probably was the issue. But now it comes down to one promoter. Now watch this. If PBC ends up promoting this fight over Top Rank, and like I said, I wouldn't be surprised if Triller throw a nice offer out there to try to steal a fight from the both of them. But anyway, you look at it. If this fight happens off of Top Rank in ESPN, Bud would be almost crazy to re-sign with anything to do with Top Rank. You know what I mean? I heard the mentions of Jamal James versus Better Be. The winner would be a good fight for Ugas. I think Bear will win against James. I like that. Listen, I know that fight. I know that's a decent fight, but I mean, when we go through the pecking order right now, when we go through this whole landscape of 147, I don't think they. I mean, it'll be a good fight if one of them fought Ugas. I just think it would take some of the hotness away. Like we hot, like the 147 is hot right now. I mean, we got look at this now. We got Ugas, Bud, Spence, Porter, Boots, Ortiz, Mikey, Keith. I mean, we hot. It's lit. It's lit. And it's more than that. And we lit. All those combinations, everybody, we could throw all their names in the hat and pull them out and come up with some bomb burners out of that. But those guys right there, the upper coming, they got to put work in. I want to see Boots fight one of them. Actually, now that it is, I want to see Boots fight them. I heard Bud interviewing with Teddy Adams recently that top-ranked relationships seem to be strictly business at this point. I don't see him resigning. I mean, listen, I don't necessarily want him on PBC. I don't. But he can't, like I said, either you go independent or you go somewhere like PBC, Triller, or somebody that you know just going to throw money at you so you can do your thing. You know what I mean? Top Rank mismanaged it. But right now, the fact that this fight is going to a purse bid. The fact that, and right now, I ain't gonna lie, everybody listen, if y'all ain't paying attention to boxing, PBC lit right now. PBC is lit right now. And you know, if you go to YouTube, you go to Twitter and all that, you got 1,001 people all day long trying to change the narrative, like, oh, Canelo did PBC a favor, they came back. And listen, man, ain't no A-side gonna give up the A-side promotion unless the other promotion gave you an offer that you wanted. Period. You know what I'm saying? Period. And if they end up promoting the Porter Crawford fight, now look at it. Look at this. They would have Terrence Crawford, Canelo Alvarez, Tyson Fury, Deontay Wilder, the Pacquiao fight, which would have been Pac and Spence, all back to back. I don't know what else y'all need to see. PBC lit. This is what's happening. And the only thing they did, honestly, man, they put away the nonsense and just put away good fights. And they made good offers. See what I'm saying? They should have left that man alone. See, they could all these co-promotion fights could have been easy, but they wanted to play hardball. They wanted to play hardball with the guy, and he did what he had to do. And now look at this. Now look. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Eddie Hearn on the phone brokering deals for Canelo, and Canelo calling the shots. And they fighting on Fox pay-per-view. There it is. Tonight was a beautiful event. It was really a good fight, man. Ugas really came out there, boxed beautifully. Nice jab, stay composed, didn't get rattled. You know, Pac did his, you know, don't let his hands fly, did his numbers, the bouncing in and out, and the kid just stayed composed. And he did what he got to do. I was thoroughly entertained by the fight. That's why we watched the fight. You know what I mean? It's always come down to that's why they fight the fight. Didn't they have Tank too? What you mean? Speaking of Tank, y'all do know Tank was in a plane today that didn't take off and actually never made it off the runway. And thank God that it didn't, you know, crash and burn up. But at the end of the day, like I said, the plane was ready to take off and never took off and just stayed on the ground. Speaking of Tank, so listen, man. Thank God, you know, that nobody was hurt. You know what I'm saying? Shouts to Ugas. He about that work. He got hurt a few times, but he stayed on his game. I like that performance from him. You think he was hurt tonight? I think he got caught. See, I think his herky jerky movement and the way he was like timing the way Pacquiao was moving, I think that made it look like he was caught a few times. Yeah, I heard about that tank thing. Yeah, listen, man, that could have been bad. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, PB still got tank. Let's go. I'm happy for Ugas. Hey man, I sent you an email, bro. I sent you an email. Unless it's too loud where you at or whatever, I sent you the email. Well, head snapping shots maybe not hurt in the sense of a knockdown being close. Okay. Him and Errol can make it for a good fight. Yeah. Come on, hey Chuck. We've been debating this. Listen, I'm all right, y'all. Listen. Boxing to DC. Boxing to DC. All right, before I go to sleep tonight, right? I put it in there before. It's an old clip. I very like one. I think it's like our first or second episode of the podcast, and we had a debate about Yourdenis Ugas because this is when, because you know, in the pandemic, me and Ugas used to talk all the time. I used to talk to Ugas, and I was mad at him because I thought he should have took the Sean Porter fight. You know what I mean? I mean, not the Sean Porter fight. I thought he had an opportunity to fight Bud and didn't take the opportunity. So we had this nice little debate about Ugas and Keith Thurman. See what I'm saying? Listen to, I'm gonna post it again. Just listen to that clip, right? Listen to that clip, and then look where we at today. Woo! You know what I'm saying? That's where we at today, man. Let me see what they saying on these text messages. See what they saying on these text messages. What we talking about? Well, I guess Spence will never get that payday. I don't know why y'all get that. We don't know how long Spence gonna be out though. I mean, all depends on the severity of the injury. From what they saying and what he's saying, he should be back sooner than later, and he definitely should be back in time to fight the winner. Like, I mean, can we also put to sleep the night that Spence didn't take the fight because he couldn't deal with Manny? Can we take away that? Can we take away that myth now? How many y'all in the comment section right now think Spence wouldn't have won this fight tonight? I think Spence would have beat him worse tonight. You know what I mean? Because Spence would have been throwing a few more punches than Ugas was throwing. Ugas was able to time him and still peck him. Spence would have dropped pang, and then Spence would have been dropping them hooks to the body. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Spence would have stopped. I think so too. You know what I mean? And the fact that Spence is a southpaw. You know what I mean? This thing would have got ugly. You know what I mean? This thing could have got ugly tonight. You know what I mean? Let me see what's going on Twitter. I mean, not Twitter, on Instagram. What they doing on Instagram? Ooh. Good career, but it's time. Oh, Manny should retire. Yes, sir. Spence. Oh. How many of y'all want to see a rematch, though? Speaking of that, what if Manny said he want to run it back? For all y'all that say he want to retire, what if Manny say he want to run it back? What if Spence want? You know what I mean? I'll be cool with me, man. I mean, listen, it's a lot of possibilities that can happen. You know what I mean? It's a lot of possibilities that can happen. You know what I mean? So I'm just saying, not mad at the rematch, but I'd rather see Ugas and Errol. Yeah. I mean, first we gotta see the condition of Errol. Whatever condition is Errol in there. We might need to have Errol have a keep busy fight. You know what I mean? We might need to have Errol have a keep busy fight just to make sure that just to make sure he good. You know what I mean? But I'm saying this more than likely. To be fair, I guess you know what, to be fair and to make sure that he all right, because listen, he got thrown out of the car, didn't fight for a year and a half. Then he fought. Then he came back and got an injury. Maybe we should just let Earl go ahead and get a keep busy fight or a tune-up and let Keith or somebody else jump in there and fight Ugas real quick just to keep the buffet line moving. Yeah, I think he should be. Yeah, it's time for him to go. I agree. We are in agreement on that one. Let him go ahead. Let him go ahead and ride off in the sunset. He had a great career. Keith got to get back in the mix. Keith got to do a lot of things. Oh, Ugas dressed up, man. Ugas dressed up. Ugas live on Instagram. Ugas dressed up, ready to kill. I see you, babe. He got a little bit of mark on the eyes, though. He got a few marks on the eyes. But they live. He live on Instagram, walking out right now. You know what I mean? I probably could be able to pull it up. I forgot. I'm learning new things to do with the. You know what? Nope. I learned my lesson. I mean, I get. Oh, Manny could do exhibitions and make money. Still a major name. I think Manny just need to go home for a little while. Because they asked that man at the end of the fight, is he running for president in the Philippines? So Manny might need to just go ahead and relax, chill out for a while. He like I said, he can always come back like you say, he could come back for exhibition in a few years. You know what I mean? No shame. Keith got to take man's spot. Man. I mean, listen, for Keith Thurman right now, even though he got one loss, everybody keep hopping on. Oh, he only got one loss. Yes, he got one loss. He has one loss, but the 2 years off before the fight, and then before he lost to Manny, and then 2 years off after he lost to Manny is what the problem is. Yeah, he could be. You know what I mean? But like I said, the 2 years off before, the 2 years afterwards, that's a problem. You know what I'm saying? That's a problem. You know what I mean? That's a problem. So that's what's hot right now. That's what's popping right now. You know. What we doing, hey? The judges got it right. Oh, hold on. Going to the line. Errol Spence is tweeting tonight. Errol Spence said the judges got it right. Terrence Crawford said, congratulations to Yourdenis Ugas. And Andre SOG Ward said the judges did the right thing. Happy for Ugas, humble beginning, family man, great fighter. Now pay that man. Stop it. Love both fighters. Damian Leonard, Ugas won that fight. Congrats. Carissa the Woke says, Ugas landed the more significant punches, unanimous decision, and still this moment has been what he's been waiting for. Might be, but Pac is not. Mine might be, but Pac is not need that money. Okay. Rosie Perez. Now, you know what? That's crazy. Now all of a sudden everybody want to bash Errol. Now all of a sudden, Earl could have won if he wasn't afraid and all that. Man, stop that, man. Stop that, man. It must be some legitimacy to the eye injury. But listen, at the end of the day, I think the whole Earl couldn't have beat him talk should be over because it would have been bad tonight if that was Earl in the ring. It'd have been a lot more people mad if that was Earl in the ring tonight. You know what I mean? Because Earl work rate, speed, power, body shots. You know what I mean? Because listen, he wore, no disrespect, but he wore a high cup tonight. His trunks was high. So like that one last warning he got, that one last blow warning he got for body shots. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. That ain't what we do, man. That's not what we do. That's not what we do. Man, listen. It's I mean, all the top welterweights that wasn't in the building, they all tweeting. Everybody's tweeting for Ugas tonight, man. That's what's up, though, man. At the end of the day, man, what a lot of people don't realize, man, like we sit back and we go back and forth about these fighters and we talk about stuff about these fighters and we all get it. But all in all, man, all these fighters know one another. They came up together, man. It's a mutual respect for one another. And like tonight, they're actually most of them are celebrating Ugas. You know what I mean? It was a good fight. Sound fight. Kept his defense tight. Dropped that jab. That overhand right was a killer. Right. Talking about Joshua. Comment about Keith. Joshua? Anthony Joshua? I'm tripping. Don't. I got you. I know exactly what you're talking about. You know what I mean? Here we are. Boxing is, listen, all boxing fans, stop listening to what these people on Twitter and these YouTube channels is complaining about. Boxing is in a good place. You know what I'm saying? Boxing is in a good place. We got some good stuff coming up. Like tonight, we didn't even get the fight we wanted and still got a treat. See, everybody was complaining. We don't want to see the Ugas. We don't want to see the Ugas. And you got it. Told y'all. Do not be surprised if Ugas won this fight. You know what I'm saying? Do not. I told somebody called me today and he asked me, was this fight worth watching? I said, yeah. I said, this fight is definitely worth watching. It's definitely worth watching. It's not gonna be no you know what I mean? It's not no one of them fights that you want to just gloss past. I said, this definitely a fight worth watching. Definitely. Yeah. I mean, listen, no question. If he come back anyway, somewhat healthy, I pick Spence to beat Ugas. You know what I mean? No question. I got Spence beating Ugas. You know what I mean? No doubt in my mind. Good money all day. Okay. Well, I tried to get a few more people to come in to have a group discussion about it, but that's all gravy, man. That's all gravy, man. You know, kind of quiet on the boxing front tonight. Figure there'll be a lot more lives going on. Let me check. Let me check YouTube one more time. I was for sure one complaining, but major props to Ugas. I saw him push himself more, and he stated it was entertaining. Yeah. Told everybody. I said, do not be surprised. You know what I'm saying? Don't be surprised. This thing might get shaky. Great fight, though. Great fight. This is why we love boxing. Boxing is back. We got a lot going on. And we will be back 3 p.m. Monday. Oh, hold on. Let me do that. You'll say did it there. Yes, sir. Man, boxing in a good place, y'all. Boxing in a good place. I forgot to even say, like, yeah, you got Plant Canelo, Wilder Fury, and I know that's gonna be crazy when that fight come up, and then Bud Crawford. When them two fights come up, man, it's gonna be crazy. Social media gonna lose their mind when them two fights come up. You know what I mean? When them two fights come up, social media gonna go crazy. So we lit, man. Boxing is lit. Don't let nobody take it. Then you got Joshua Usyk at the end of the year. Triple G and Murat at the end of the year. It's fights, man. Oh, Shakur Stevenson and Jamar Hearn. Younger boxing good, man. We good. We got plenty of fights coming up. Plenty of good fights, plenty of watchable fights, plenty of big fights. Everybody, stop complaining. Boxing is back. Boxing is good. And football season back. So, I mean, we going to be lit. We good. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? You know, for those that follow us, please follow the YouTube channel as well. And also, Team Lonely Child merch, www.lonelychildmerch.com. You know what I mean? And we also are sponsored now by First Financial Group. You know what I mean? We are, you know what I mean? Yeah, I mean. But with that being said, man, hold on. I'm messing up. Peace out, my good brother. Hold on. That KO that Mills just had was not good. Yeah. That was a good fight, man. That was a good fight, man. It looked like that kid was on looked like that kid was on his way to losing, then he came out of left field with a bam. You know what I mean? Do you give Plant a chance? I think it's going to be like Billy Joe Sanders fight or maybe nah. Plant is going to really listen. What you're going to see is the Plant Canelo fight is going to be more like the Erzlandi Laura fight and Canelo. Not with Plant moving and running per se as much as Erzlandi, but you're going to see him moving a lot. He's going to give he's gonna give Canelo a lot of angles. You know what I mean? Billy Joe, plus Billy Joe ain't really let his hands go and fight in that fight. Stevenson versus Hearn is a good matchup. I favor Stevenson, but Hearn is sharp in that last fight. I got Shakur chopping them up. The name of the YouTube channel is Team Lonely Child Boxing. Everything is Team Lonely Child Boxing. You go to Team Lonely Child Boxing IG. We got 2 IGs. You know, you got my personal IG, but it was AK the Apostle, and then you got Team Lonely Child IG, and on Facebook we got the Team Lonely Child Facebook page, but the one we definitely need is the Team Lonely Child Boxing YouTube channel. You know, like and subscribe. The whole pre-fights was good too. Yeah. It was a good card. A lot of people was complaining about this card. But like I said, man, listen, you never know, man. All we want is good fights. See, sometimes you can take the names off the people and still get a good fight. Sometimes you just want to see a good fight. You know what I mean? Good fights. You know what I mean? But I ain't gonna hold y'all, man. I'm an old man. I done got tired. I done got tired. And I don't want to be up in here falling asleep and just let my live run with me knocked out. So with that being said, man, it's been a wonderful night. I appreciate y'all tapping in with me. Appreciate y'all enjoying the fight. Hold on. I thought the Ortiz Guerrero fight should have been a yeah. But see, it wouldn't have been the co-main event. It wouldn't have been the co-main event if Spence ain't get hurt, because Ugas was going to be the co-main event tonight. See, so that fight would have been a little bit earlier in the night. But when Ugas fight got moved, a couple other fights got shuffled up. So then they had to move the Guerrero fight to the co-main event. That wasn't planned. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, man, we thank y'all so much for checking out with me, tapping with us. We'll be right back at y'all on Monday at 3 p.m. Team Lonely Child Boxing. We have special guests on that day. Zab Judas, right-hand man from the Celebrity Boxing. All call outs are mandatory. So he'll be on here with me Monday at 3, and we're gonna chop it up from there, man. But again, we thank y'all. Thank you one more time for coming out there and chilling with us tonight. 2:00 in the morning, man, talking boxing, man, keeping it real boxing. So at that change, we're gonna get up out of here, man. Y'all be safe. Peace.